It's the morning of November 3rd, and as you can tell, it's really foggy this morning. I'm set up in a spot that's not too far off of where I've been hunting Hermit, but there's a lot more visibility of this from this stand on a normal day. Obviously not today with this fog, but I was hoping to be able to see quite a bit. I can overlook this whole soybean food plot. There's a bunch of prairie CRP on either side of this one tree line that I'm in. My plan was to kind of do an observation set this morning and kind of see what's going on, maybe catch a glimpse of Hermit. And I have an idea where I want to hang. I just didn't want to do it in the dark. It's a really quiet morning. So I was thinking about moving late morning, mid-morning, going hanging that set and sitting it the rest of the day. I have had a number of deer walking underneath me already this morning, and a couple of decent bucks walked by before camera light. So it seems like the deer are moving decent this morning. I know that a number of guys have been shooting some good deer these last couple days. In fact, just on the south end of this farm, another hunter shot a buck that I know really well, a 5-year-old called Curly. So that was pretty cool. I went and helped track last night, but they're definitely moving. It's that good time of year, and hopefully I can hang in here for a little bit longer and find a good spot to go hang and make a move on Hermit for the rest of the day. Well, it's the afternoon, November 3rd, and it's about 1 o'clock, and I'm all set up for the rest of the afternoon. Brought the stand and sticks and everything way back in here, and picked a tree and hung a set right here. It's a area of the farm that I've never really been in, besides maybe once or twice during shed season. Most of this farm is a lot of pine trees, thick cover. This is one of the bigger hardwood areas of this farm, and it's a little bit hard to get into. You got to walk through some cover to get back here, but it's a really cool spot. And actually 7 or 8 days ago, when Mike and I had the encounter with Hermit when we were on the ground, where Hermit was is only about 75 to 100 yards straight west of me. So obviously he's in this area, and it kind of lines up where I've gotten pictures of him before. I've been able to smell a buck almost the entire time I've been setting up. It's really strong, with this northwest wind blowing right at me, kind of blowing back towards the stitch. So we'll see what happens tonight. A little bit warm, but it's November 3rd. Hopefully I can catch Hermit cruising this afternoon. It's just after 5, and it's about as frustrating as it gets right there. Had Hermit, the deer I've been hunting and came in here for, at 80 yards maybe, following a doe, perfectly upwind. I mean, it's supposed to have a northwest wind blowing back at me, and I've kind of felt all afternoon it's been somewhat swirly. But I mean, for 100 yards, 75 yards, completely upwind, and he still smelled me, so pretty disappointing. I need to decide if I want to hang in here the rest of the night or just climb down, get out of here, and go get some work done. You know, as far as I know, that's the only deer I want to shoot right here, and so there's a 99% chance I'm not seeing him again tonight, so I may hang in for a little bit, but I may pack up early and head out and try to figure out what the next move is. So the wind's blowing awesome right now, but I think it's too little too late.